Welcome back to Torque Update, where modern machines meet muscle nostalgia. Today we're looking at one of the boldest moves in American performance, the return of a legend, the 2026 Chevy Chevelle 454. That's right, the name that defined street power in the 70s is back, and Chevy's bringing the heat in a way that pays homage to the past while charging into the future. So, let's dive into the rebirth of this street icon. If you're a muscle car fan, the moment you see the Chevelle 454 roll up, you're hit with a rush of nostalgia. But don't mistake this for a retro copycat. It's not just some throwback car with decals and dreams. The 2026 Chevelle is the real deal. It's wide, aggressive, and unapologetically American. This car feels like it was built by people who love cars, not just engineers, but enthusiasts. You get the raw, rear-wheel drive attitude with all the modern trimmings you'd expect in 2026. There's smart tech, high-end materials, and tons of grunt. In short, the Chevelle 454 is muscle reborn, not just a nostalgia, but for the now. Chevy nailed the visual attitude. The 2026 Chevelle 454 looks like it's been carved out of asphalt. It keeps those classic Chevelle proportions, long hood, short deck, but add a modern touch with LED lighting, a snarling black mesh grille, and aggressive lines down the side. The front bumper is squared off and low, giving it a sinister look. It rides on 20-inch retro-styled alloys, available in matte black or polished chrome. Around the back, quad exhaust tips, a trunk lip spoiler, and LED taillights complete the package. And yes, that iconic Chevelle badge sits proudly on the rear fascia, just as it should. Inside, the Chevelle 454 balances retro charm with 2026 level comfort. You're greeted with high-bolstered leather sport seats, color-matched stitching, and brushed aluminum accents. The dashboard is clean and slightly angled toward the driver, just like the old days, but it houses a massive 13.4-inch touchscreen running the latest Chevy infotainment system. You'll get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice-activated navigation, and even performance telemetry to monitor your 0-60S, G-force, and lap times. Dual-zone climate control, Bose premium audio, and ambient lighting elevate the cabin. And for the old-school fans, there's an optional analog gauge cluster option that adds a bit of 70s flair to your high-tech ride. Let's get to what you really want to know, what's under the hood. The Chevelle 454 lives up to its name with a 7.4-liter V8, cranking out 650 horsepower and 640 lb-ft of torque. It's made at either a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic, with power going straight to the rear wheels. Chevy says it'll sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3.9 seconds, which makes it quicker than some supercars. For those who want something a little tamer, there's also a twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 option, producing 450 horsepower. But come on, the big block 454 is where the magic is. And yes, it still sounds like thunder cracking pavement. Chevy plans to start production of the 2026 Chevelle 454 in late 2025, with deliveries expected to begin in early spring 2026. As for pricing, the base V6 model is expected to start around $48,000, while the full-fat 454 V8 version will cost closer to $72,000, depending on options and packages. It's not cheap, but for the power, performance, and heritage you're getting, this might be one of the best value muscle cars of the modern era. That'll wrap on the 2026 Chevy Chevelle 454, a beast that blends classic American muscle with the tech and drivability of today. If you're excited about this modern legend like we are, make sure to hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and subscribe to Torque Update for more in-depth car reviews, previews, and auto passion content. Until next time, keep the throttle wide and the tires warm.